Hello.
Hello. Sorry, I am not with it today. I am not with it today at all.
I'm gonna call Lisa out. She put me onto the screen, and I couldn't hear her. She was muted, and it showed the little mute thing here next to her name. And I was like, "You're muted," and she was like messing around with her mic and everything. And I was like, "No, you muted on StreamYard." Looked really confused and was like, "She was like, I was muted on StreamYard."
Well,
I'm sure she didn't mute me or kick me out for telling that story.
Oh, if I wasn't going to be stuck by myself, I'd booed you out, right? This is not funny.
It was hilarious.
Mean. Very mean. But today we are going to be productive because I've not read the Red Scrolls of Magic.
What?
I've not read the Red Scrolls of Magic yet.
Oh, and there's no audio book for that.
I know.
Oh, Lisa.
I mean, it's only the second time I've left it till 2 days before, and last time I had most of Lady Midnight to finish in 2 days, so I'm sure I can read a physical
but you have the audio book for that.
Yeah, but that was like what? How big is Lady Midnight? 600 pages. I had most of that in 2 days, whereas this is like a physical read, and we're going to be. We're going to be.
And this one is mostly like happy because it's Magnus and Alec.
Yes. Sorry, I'm just throwing my cardigan over there because it kept falling down my back. So yeah, before we go to the comments, just so I remember, because normally Chloe's here to remind me, but because she's not here today, what are you reading today?
So I'm about, let me see exactly how much I am. No, not Kindle. I don't want Kindle open. I have about a minute and a half left of a chapter of To Sleep in a Sea of Stars. It's not the last chapter, it's just a chapter.
Oh, right.
I was like on my way home and I had to stop listening, and I was like, no, I need to finish this chapter tonight. I can't leave it till tomorrow. So I'm going to finish that chapter, and then, because I'm still only on chapter 1, because I've not been reading physically.
Welcome to the club.
And there's no audiobook for this yet because it doesn't come out till October.
Did you get an arc of that?
Maybe.
Maybe.
So yeah, I want to get a chunk. I want to get to at least the 100-page mark because I'm currently on page 44. So I think that's doable because the pages I did read, I read pretty quickly. Yeah. So for a chunky fantasy, it's a pretty quick read.
That is doable. So I need to finish the chapter that I'm on of this.
Oh, you dove straight into the third book.
Yeah, I did, because me and Lindsay are buddy reading it, and we both ended book 2 and we're like, bitch, no. You are not leaving us on that point. No, absolutely not. Dove straight into book 2. I'm so glad I did, because one of the things that happened at the end of book 2, I forgot, and then something came up. I was like, oh shit, yeah, that happened. And I was like, okay, great. And now I'm supposed to be on page 100. I'm on 100 and page 180. So I'm going to just message Lindsay and be like, I did read a couple of days ahead of the buddy read, but it's fine. So I just need to get to the end of a chapter on this. And then I need to read Red Scrolls of Magic.
I'm just seeing what like when it was I read Blood and Honey, because I haven't read. You finished this book on 22nd of April 2021. This is, I'm really intimidated by Gods and Monsters. I don't want to read it. Not after how Blood and Honey ended.
I can't give you. I am doing a spoiler vlog of me reading them, but it's basically just me giving you updates and just letting you know how. Well, at one point, I think I did go on a little bit of a rant, but at a very high speed about Blood and Honey. for like a couple of minutes. Then I was like, okay, thank you, bye. I just needed to get it off my chest because I was like, I've read all of this and I just need to like verbalize my thoughts. And I just went, and that's it. Okay, I'm okay. And it's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. We're fine. Lou's fine. Reed's fine. Cooker's fine. Everybody's fine. Okay, we are fine.
They are not fine.
They are fine. Everything will be fine. It's okay. Oh God, I'm scared. But yes, I need to read Red Scrolls of Magic, so that'll be my focus for the next couple of days. Aloha! I need to start Red Scrolls of Magic tonight. Same. Well, I'm lying. I started it. I read like 2 pages. And then, to be fair, like last night, after me and Smash had a lengthy discussion about D&D and Vox Machina, after our productive sprints, after we were productive, I said to her that I was going to go read and she was going to go read. I went and sat on my sofa and then just fell asleep. And then I woke up with Red Scrolls of Magic partially opened on my lap. And I was like, oh, I was supposed to read. Oopsie. So I'm just going to skip back the whole 2 pages that I've read and start. Oh, God. Meep, my dance class got cancelled tonight, so I'm home twiddling my thumbs. Dance class? When did you start dance class? Why did you not tell me you started dance class? What dance class is it?
I think it was a couple of weeks back. I've been seeing them post on social media.
Oh, I miss this stuff. I have so many people that post on social. I just see like loads of Spiff49 posts at the moment and book posts, promotions. Currently at Nando's. Nando's. What do you get when you're at Nando's? That's the question.
Are you asking Hattie or me?
You.
I get a chicken butterfly with 2 sides. It has to be the lemon one because I don't do spice, but I like a bit of flavour. The sides vary. It's always chips. Sometimes it's garlic bread, but sometimes I'm like, the chips aren't enough potato and I will get the mash as well. Salted caramel brown is really good as well. Ooh. And the halloumi sticks with the sweet chili sweet chili jam for starters. Yes.
I would normally get like the butterfly chicken burger. Or
the sunset burger's nice.
If I'm feeling very hungry, I'll have half chicken. And with 2 sides, obviously. Because who gets 1 side? No. Hi, Ashog. Hey. We'll be joining when I'm home. Continue my reread of Ruin of Kings. Oh, that's Jade's Patreon buddy read thing, isn't it? I don't think I could reread that series right now. It's a hefty one. Hi, I have a few things to... Start again. Hi, I have a few things I want to do, but currently sitting here, not doing any of it. I need to tidy up the rubbish that's lying around and fill it in paperwork for uni and watch YouTube and read my book.
Can we appreciate I remember to mute the mic before touching the mic this time?
Thank you.
I was about to. I was like, oh no, mute.
I also need to catch up somehow on Aurora. What? I can't. English.
Do you like me to read it?
Mm-hmm.
I also need to somehow catch up and read Aurora Burning.
Good. Get the audio. It's good. Peek saying, oh, hi, Smash. How are you? I have the audio of, I don't have US Audible.
I mean, not that I'm encouraging this, but if you've if you've got an email address that you haven't used for Amazon before, like Audible before, you can go onto the desktop version of audible.com and do a month trial with that email address you've never used before and use the credit for that. Because I definitely haven't done that before. I have, however, run out of email addresses to do that with. And I feel like creating an email address just to do that is going a bit too far. So if you've got a spare email address you haven't used for Audible, go do that, because I definitely have never done that before. I think I did that for Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy, because I or Bane Chronicles, one of them, because I could not deal with the one on YouTube. But Red Scrolls of Magic isn't on YouTube.
How very dare they? How very dare they? The audacity. The audacity. Oh, and Brother Song and Inanna. What's Inanna? Hi from work. Oh, no. I'm going to say that now instead of, oh, no. Inanna. What's funny? Hi, everyone. I'm going to be reading Godkiller. Emma's told me I would love that book. Have I picked it up? No. I have the special edition from Waterstones too. I have a Shadow Cabinet coming tomorrow.
Same. I forgot I'd pre-ordered the Waterstones one, but I'm actually really glad I did, because I've decided I'm not a massive fan of the purple that Fairy Loot are going to do. I just feel like it's not going to go well next to the neon pink that they did for the first book. Whereas the neon green, I saw someone post them next to each other today, and I was like, I made the right choice.
The thing is, though, I haven't read book 1 yet. I do have the audio arc from NetGalley. Just sat on my NetGalley shelf.
The audio book is so good.
I will read it at some point. I have like 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Oh my god. Oh, fucking hell. 2, 4, 8, 10, 11. I have 11 physical Scribd books to read and about 20 ebooks to read before September. So this stackaroonie, not Norse Mythology, because Norse Mythology is not an indie book, is going to keep me going for a while. And do you like my little warmer that I put the Scribd 9 reads on? Just in case anyone comes into my flat and was like, that's my Scribd 9 reads. Next to my little aesthetic thing. I used to take a picture. But I'm reading this at some point this month as well.
It's really good. I really enjoyed that.
Look, get me talking about D&D Vox Machina. I'm not going to stop. Look, you told me plenty of good facts last night. And to find out Matt Mercer is Levi, Jem did tell me a couple of weeks ago that he was Levi from Attack on Titan. But now that, like, Ash reminded me last night, I was like, I love it. And finding out how many other voices he's done. And I was like, I've heard that one. I've heard that one. I've heard that person. And it was him.
Liam, aka Vax, has done a lot of Star Wars voiceovers. They've all done so much. I think Matt, I'm probably wrong. Ash, correct me. Has Matt Mercer done any Star Wars?
He
probably has.
Out of his lengthy career, like biography thing, he's probably done some Star Wars at some point.
Yeah. Whether it's like a game or one of the animated shows or anything.
Yeah. I love it. I love it so much. I did go and read. Well, at least one of us did. I just fell asleep. Hello, Tori. I started going to street dance class in February. Thought I told you. My bad. It's every Tuesday and pretty fun. I'm really enjoying it. I loved street dancing. It was the best way to relieve my aggression until I went to Thai boxing. And then I got to punch people. It was fun. I miss boxing. I do. Not that I just enjoy hitting people. It's a disciplined way of hitting people, okay? You can't go batshit crazy. It's just accidentally might hurt somebody sometimes. It's just, it's fine. Now I have a load of chips.
Yeah, they started doing a load of chips. I saw them post about it. It started today.
Why is there a Nando's at the bottom of my street? I'm not going to Nando's. I'm not going to Nando's. If I don't come back, I'm going to I'm not. And I have highlighters, sticky notes, and I'm loving taking notes this time around, putting all my notes into good notes. I will tab it and annotate it next time I read it, but I was heavily disappointed with the last book. So the rest of the series is great. I'm just, yeah. Wow. I shouldn't be giggling, but I just found out Immaculada and Conception are both... No. No. Oh, Tori, how did you find that out? Are the guests at your hotel or something? It's an arc I got from Tor. Comes out in August. What was this?
In
Oh, Inanna.
Inanna.
Yeah, I do need to read Godkiller. I'm sorry, okay? Hello, gorgeous, gorgeous girls. Who are you talking to? There's one there. My shadow cabinet has arrived, but I have way too big a TBR. I've decided. I messaged. I didn't decide it. I've decided. I messaged Emma and said, "Would you want to go to York one day? Because she's close to me. And she told me what day she has off. So, smash if you're free when we decide to go and you want to pot her down. We could go to Ghosty Shop. Go to Ghosty Shop. And yes, if anybody else wants one in the group, I will. I'm sorry. I will read it. I don't know when, but I will.
The narrator's so good.
I got my shadow. Why did everyone get him today? I really liked meeting Juno Dawson at the Yalk last year. Go to get to see Juno Dawson on Friday. Emma. What? Emma? That sounds weird. That doesn't sound Australian, but it's Emma. The tagline for Critical Role is "We're a bunch of nerdy ass voiceovers to sit around and play Dungeons and Dragons."
It's actually voice actors.
Ooh.
Ash delivered on the screenshots. Matt Mercer has done voices in the Lego Star Wars Force Awakens game, which I have. Old Republic game, Battlefront 2, Fallen Order, Survivor. He's done a lot of the games.
Wow. Becca's not reading tonight. She's going to play a game.
Don't, because I have Fallen Order. I can't get Jedi Survivor because I have a original Xbox One, and it's only on the new Xbox. And I'm like, I'm not buying a whole new console just for Survivor when I won't be able to play my old games on it.
I mean, you could buy an extra one.
I don't have space for an extra one.
They are nice to have. Rub it in, Hattie. Rub it in. Now I really want to try Nando's. You've never been Nando's before?
You've never had a cheeky Nando's?
Oh, you need to have one, and then you can say, "I've had a cheeky Nando's." You've got to say it. You've got to say it. Gracias. I will have a look in a minute. And hey, Amy, how are you, my darling? Matt Mercer has done Star Wars stuff, but mainly games, Star Wars stuff. Nice. It's bad. All I want to do is play with my lightsaber. This bitch last night sent me videos of her playing with her lightsaber, and I was like, "Bitch, are you trying to rub this in my face?" She was like, Oh, it has a rainbow setting too. Let's just play. And like when she hit things, it was like a boom, boom. And I was like, "How much was that?" And she was like, "I got it from Comic Con." And I was like, "Bitch, where was the offer of getting me one? Like, I could have sent you the money."
After you'd spent money the week before MCM.
I spent no dollars.
No, you spent pounds instead.
I don't have a problem. I don't have a public. Or on public expressions. Yes! Ghosty shop! Ghost shops and bookshops, you know the way to my heart. Yeah.
I feel like, can we try and plan this for like a weekend where I'm at Ashes?
I mean, you are up there enough, so.
I'm just going to invite myself along to this.
It's like, what did you do this week? I went to a ghosty shop. What did you do? Queued for 2 hours outside a ghosty shop. We sat on the floor and we pitched our tents. But to be fair, I will queue. I don't care if my feet are throbbing by the time. I want my ghost. I want to get one. Bloody autocorrect. You also what? Right. Hello, ladies. Hello, Alicia. Nope. Never been before. Always hint to my pals when we pass it in town. Don't hint. Just tell them we go Nando's today.
I mean, if they're not getting the hint, are they really friends?
No. I would say no. I'm answering for you there. No. I'm ready for the sprint. I'm currently reading Cloister, currently 120 pages in. And on that note, mine are Freuden. We are gonna go for the 45-minute sprint. No, we're not, because Emma's commented again.
Emma.
I mean, the more the merrier, Becca, to be fair. Yeah. Here we go. I'm gonna present, she says, as the kitty comes alive. Alive! There we go. And I'm going to start the timer and find my book. Bye. new friends that have joined us.
Hello.
Andy had a remote in her hand, and I thought I said hello, and she went.
No,
I was like,
sorry.
"Oh,
I've got
right."
YouTube on the TV.
Oh God, you fucking idiot, Jem.
My brain's very tired today.
It's always very tired. That's not an excuse. So, friends, how did you do, Becca?
I finished the chapter of To Sleep in a Sea of Stars that I was on, and I read 24 pages.
How far are you into Sleep in a Sea of Stars in total now?
36%.
Ooh.
I am getting through it, and I'm enjoying it. I did not nearly miss my train stop today, like I did yesterday. I didn't actually miss it. I nearly missed it.
I need to know what you thought of the beginning of that story, because that shocked me. So when you get a chance, let me know what you thought of the beginning of it.
I mean, I can say no, like I wasn't expecting it to start like that, but I enjoyed it.
That made me cry.
I didn't cry.
I did. I was
overwhelmed.
I think I was
too shocked from it starting like that. It was an interesting first few chapters.
Yeah, a very interesting way to start a book. Andy, how did you do?
I went on to Paramount Plus and added a load of stuff to my watch list. And had to.
Did you manage to finish Teen Wolf?
No, yeah, just.
Sorry, you just when you said you started adding stuff to your wish list, I was like, you've been meaning to ask her about Teen Wolf. Ask her now.
just and no more. I got through it, I think, on like the 30th or something.
Wow. Love
but
it.
I still watched the movie. I downloaded Paramount Plus. I really, really wanted to watch Hawaii Five-0. For some reason, it just like had got it into my head. But Hawaii Five-0 only has, Paramount Plus only has it from a certain season. But luckily, I'd seen up to. I think I've seen that season. But it's fine because I didn't want to rewatch the start of it anyway. I've got hair in my mouth and it's not.
Do you have to pay for Paramount Plus?
Mm-hmm. There's a 7-day free trial, but it's going to take me longer than 7 days. And it's got quite a good selection. It's got all the old Nickelodeon stuff and shit.
See, the Hawaii Five-0, I think I watched it illegally. No, I didn't really. I didn't find it illegally at all.
Yeah. We would never.
In uni, my friend had all the box sets.
And then it got to a point when it got really, really sad, and I was like, I don't want to watch this anymore. And then I stopped and pretended the sad bit didn't happen. Everything was fine until the sad bit. And I don't want to even message you and say what it is in case you haven't watched it yet. What season have you watched up to?
I'm currently rewatching, I think, season 7. You
will have seen that.
It starts off with Kono's wedding. The season starts off with Kono's wedding.
Alright, okay, I'll have a look. Jim, how did you do?
I filmed a vlog clip. And then I had 3 minutes left, so I just had a little scroll on TikTok. And I made a cup of tea. And I had a cuddle with my son.
Nice. Well, I somehow acquired an audiobook version of the.
What is that? Doesn't help me.
Red Scrolls of Magic.
Bro,
you still can't see that.
No.
It's too small.
Magic.
I see you're reading Red Scrolls of Magic, Lisa. I hope you're enjoying it.
For God's sake. It is just super cute. And I just... Every relationship should
Got
be
some
this
nice
cute.
sprayed edges as well.
I want mine now.
Did you
I
get the
don't
signed
want
edition?
Yes.
You get the signed edition.
I'll be going to see Judah Dawson on Friday. I'm unsure if they will be doing any sort of signy things, but because RF Kwang, we went to see RF Kwang in St Andrews, and there was so little of us there that they moved it from the church they were going to use to the bookshop, and then the one in Edinburgh, there was so many people that they couldn't do a sign-in at all. There was over 500 people in Edinburgh, so we got lucky because when we went to the St Andrews one, the thing was like, disclaimer, RF Kwang will only be able to sign up to 5 items per person. And I was like, only 5?
That's so many.
Only 5. Okay. Hi. Did I summon you? Sorry.
Hello.
Oh my God, your hair.
I was
I was
just
just
gonna
about
say
to say, I didn't realise how long your hair was getting.
Jesus.
Wow.
I think you need an updated picture for our sprint
I
thumbnails.
think you do.
Yeah, no, Lisa also needs to lose the one she's got of me.
Look, I haven't put it on this week, I don't think. It was because on last week or week before. Last time she was on.
Who's digging against something?
Oh, sorry.
Probably me.
I've got
Uh,
no, I've got a little stick that I'm pulling.
What are you
No,
doing?
no, it's on the bottom of my mic. There's like a little. Do you know how you can twist it, and it moves backwards and forwards. So I was like pushing it in. Ignore me.
okay.
I'm having a moment. Thing is, Becca updates me with her most recent pictures. Do I forget to put them on sometimes? Yes, but she'll just be like, "Please use this for your thumbnails going forward," and I'm like, "Okay." And then I use a Christmas one instead because I'm an idiot. But I've now deleted the old one from my Canva, so the only Becca picture on my Canva is the newest one, and I'll just do that if you send me a new picture. I'll do it for everyone if you want to use a new picture, because
When I did Scribd last week, it was basically whatever picture I had of the people that might be coming on got chucked onto a thumbnail about 20 minutes before, and that was you just got what you were given. This is what I had.
Nothing happened.
What?
You hit yourself.
Nothing happened.
What was that? You just hit yourself.
Nearly. I missed.
Kitty!
Hello, Rolo.
Oh my god, those bookshelves. Jealous, very jealous of the bookshelves.
Pretty.
Very pretty. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, it's the picture with your full fringe.
Oh,
Andy.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The thumbnail. I just found it. I was like, that's
I
an
like
old
you with a
picture.
full fringe. Send me a new one then and I'll change it.
Yeah. If all else fails, I usually just use the most. I will nick everybody's Twitter photos.
My picture never changes because that's the one decent picture that I have or will ever have.
I know Jem's hair goes like this, but her picture always stays the same.
Yeah,
You
my
can't
hair
swap
length
your
changes, my
picture.
colour changes. It doesn't matter. That is the only picture anyone's ever allowed to use. It was one time that I actually looked decent. We're using it forever.
So you're not going to have the picture of you dressed in an Attack on Titan scout kit after November or
That's
October?
different, 'cause I'll be a scout. Different. If that happens, we use that for everything. Whether I look
Oh
shit in it or
god.
not.
Just be prepared to remember where we booked the hotel and that we're likely to get banned from there. Like running around pretending to be a scout.
We
are
had noise
grown
complaints
women.
when you're sitting there pretending to be fictional characters and Scout on the tape. Leave us alone. We're adults. We can do what we want.
Oh, Smash reminded me last night that Matt Mercer is Levi. And I was like, fuck, I forgot.
I know.
Legend.
It was what the where was it? Where was it? I can't remember who I was talking to. But they were talking about anime, and I was like, oh, speaking of anime, look at my screen. Levi's cleaning my screen. And I was like,
We match.
Did you not know
Yeah,
I
why?
had that?
I remember you saying you wanted to get it.
No, I've had it for ages. I like it because it looks like he's cleaning the clock. I also want to get it for my car. It'll be the only time.
Oh, I'm getting the sticker. I'm getting the sticker for my window. I'm getting it off Redbubble. So it's gonna like Levi's cleaning my window.
Someone should clean my car because it sure is fucking going to be me.
Oh god, yeah, mine needs cleaned.
Oh god. I don't know where I was on the comments.
Comment
Pretty lights. Where are we going? Andy, where's Andy? Ah, there we go. Andy, how is everyone?
I'm home from work. That's good.
It is very good. What are you reading or doing tonight for the rest of the time we're on? I forgot who had and who hadn't read that, so I just sent my thoughts to. Was it Chloe or Jem? Oh, both. I can't remember. I sent my thoughts to somebody because I needed to be like.
It was me.
Yeah. Okay. It was Jem.
I've read
can't
this
remember
one,
who read it.
but I need to reread it for next week.
Oh yeah, you both have read it, haven't you? Because your buddy read the first one.
And then
Yeah.
I failed because I didn't read book 2.
I did.
But that's okay, because Schwa belonged to the rescue.
Hello to Jem and Andy. I read 105 page. Bitch.
Emma.
How many did I read?
Damn.
How many did I
Emma,
read?
if Lisa doesn't finish the book in time, do you want to be on the live show?
62 pages. You read almost double. She can't steal my place. I will finish it in time. Jem, you haven't muted yourself.
Sorry.
Have you got a duck? What's that on your hand?
It's fine now. I picked him up and I knocked over the armored titan with my pen, so I screamed because I'm not going to be the neighbour.
Well, that's not going to work for Bob. What are you doing?
I got 45 pages in that sprint, now 165 and 297. Yes. Oh, as it should be called the story of book.
What?
Magic.
I mean, okay. I still had Vicious on my mind.
The cover is blue.
No, just keep reading. I'm gonna just write that on my notes, Emma. I'm gonna give you credit. Don't worry.
Oh.
Tori, see whenever I say
Oh.
Emma, I mean that Emma. This is the only Emma I will ever reference. I keep saying, you know Emma, and she's like, which one? I'm like, YouTube Emma. And she's like, nope. And I'm like, blonde Emma? She's like, nope. This one. The one that just commented before this. This is the Emma I mean.
Next time, just
This
blue
Emma.
ball Emma.
Blue ball Emma. That's now your name.
The funny thing is she's never... No, I'm not going to do that.
I kind of want to change. Everyone has an emoji in my phone. I kind of want to change Emma to the blue circle now.
Or to, is there blueberries? Blueberries? Like, little enough on your phone.
She's a mushroom on mine, and I still can't remember
Mushroom.
why we call her mushroom now.
Oh my god, we went to Tori's on Saturday and there's literally 5 of us sitting on the floor on the opposite side of the room to where Tori is now, going badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom.
This was chaos. I would like to point out the fact that it was chaos. But 5 people, maybe 6, can happily sleep on this floor. I mean, you probably fit 7 if people share double blow-up beds, but they were both hogging both of them. Hence, Andy shaking her head. But you know, I'm not moving the sofa back now because this is the exact distance needed for a double bed between the sofa and the bookcase. So it's now just Andy's bed space.
Yep.
Right here.
Right near the books.
She sleeps beside the window, so that's now Pia's space. And Vicky sleeps right here.
There was no part of the window has no curtain because it's it's not a bay window, but it sticks out in the side window. The curtain doesn't go. I was like, see if I wake up and there's somebody like.
Nope. I put the rubbish in the bin and have done most of my uni paperwork. Decided that researching 2 articles can wait to another day, and I don't know any other key bits of influence or placement for me. Get some reading done then for fun. Oh hi, I just started my book. It's going to be a read, not in a good way.
Yeah.
What are you reading?
I think it's called Love Quest. It's an arc on NetGalley.
Oh,
The male love interest is not it. Like,
oh no.
I'm hoping it's a male author, because if it's a female author and she's written in this way.
Oh no. Have you read it then?
No, I've been getting updates.
Oh right, okay. Because I just started my book, so I didn't know she had a chance to give you any updates yet.
No, I
Hello.
My name is Overboard.
I'm reading the 3rd book in the Waywalkers series by J. Lee. Tori, Rolo, loving the bookshelves. Hello, my beautiful people. Hello. I'm reading episode 13 by Craig DeLuey. It's a spooky book about ghost hunters in a creepy house. I'm having a great time.
Yes, I want to read that so bad because Ren from the Reading Ren read it at the same time as she read Ghost Hotel. Do you remember that book that absolutely filled me with rage because it had a really awesome cover and then was just totally shit?
Yeah.
She read it at the same time and she was like, this is better. And I was like, add to my what to read.
And I'm assuming because my is it? Was it that? I can't remember. Possibly. It's not a male author, it's a female author. Do you know what? When she told me the premise yesterday, I was like, oh, that sounds quite fun. But now I'm no, I don't think I want to read it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
Ash. Oh, you should be. I'm reading this so you don't have to.
I said it'll be a really interesting vlog clip.
Definitely.
That's what we said about the handover, if you remember. We was like, oh, we'll make an interesting discussion because it's written by a man. The shittest book I've ever read in my life. Like,
I mean,
nothing but Black and Tea still exists. But other than that.
Oh, God. Right. Let's get this party started.
Let's get it started.
Shit! No, I nearly just ended the broadcast. Wrong button.
Don't do that again.
Wrong button. Oh my God! Remember when I did that a second in?
Again.
No, I don't think you were on that week, were you? I clicked to press start, and then I clicked it off straight away because it was slow.
It didn't load in time.
Starting.
Yeah.
It didn't load properly, so it was like a 1 second live. It was like a hi bye. And then it's like sorry.
Your face was a picture. It was.
Can't be as bad as Lisa and Jem having a hysterics fit when I accidentally hit the X instead of the wrong leave and then end broadcast and ended up leaving the live.
We didn't know what to do. We didn't know what to do. We're like, come back.
We can't end it. Come back.
We were like waving, and then she just vanished, and we were like, I don't know where we go from here.
I wonder what would have happened if we'd all left. It probably would have shut down.
Probably
Probably.
not.
We didn't think about that though. Me and Lisa just panicked and just like riffed for a bit while we waited for Tori to come back.
Oh.
God.
Everyone's frozen.
Clever, okay?
Oh, can you see the kitty?
Yes.
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 Why is everybody?
Here? Waiting for you to
Everyone's
press
echoing.
joining the
Sorry,
live?
everyone's echoing in my head. In my head.
Oh.
In my head.
In my ears. Right. Are you all unfrozen? Can you see me? Am I high? Am I high? I'm not high. I'm here. Right. We're going
Maybe.
now. 45 minutes.
Bye.
Hey.
Hello.
Becca is on early, so she's left us, and she did 70 pages. How did you do, Andy? What did you do?
I spent mind-numbing near whole 45 minutes putting playlists on my channel so that all of my TBRs are in one place and all of my wrap-ups and all of my vlogs, and we've all got an individual playlist now.
Good.
But they couldn't make it easy for you to just select all the ones you want in. No. You have to do it one by one.
Yep. Yeah. But at least going forward, you can just do it as you upload them now. So yeah. Jen, how are you? What did you do?
I started comforting with apples.
Oh, it looks
25
like
pages
Spuds are
in.
gonna have a mouth.
Yeah, it's
Creepy.
it's like flowers and vines and that, but it has like a really weird look to it. Yeah, I'm 26 pages in, and I am so intrigued, and it is so like weirdly ominous from the start,
Weirdly
but like
ominous.
in a Stepford Housewives kind of vibe. Everything's just a little bit too perfect, and there's a little bit of weirdness going on, and I'm liking it.
Well, Tori, how did you do?
I did Adulting and it was boring. I cooked food and I'm almost finished it. I got our dishwasher ready to load. I did washing, so I have t-shirts tomorrow. I got cuddles from both kitty cats. Said hi to Richie because I hadn't done that when I came in because I ran straight from here. Yeah, so I should get to read next time, but my tablet was having a hissy fit, so I've swapped over to the computer.
Nice. My God, I'm tired, but I need to read. So I've just opened this upside down. I got to page 116, and when Emma said this is just blue balling, it's it's fucking hilarious.
Isn't it?
It's hilarious. I love it so much. It would stress me out. It's like it's not just any interruptions; it's a demon interruption. It's like just
Imagine being like, "Do you mind?"
just in the shower, and like, these eyes are staring at you, like, bitch. I just want to have fun. Nope, you're not letting me. Good morning, Erin. Been forever since we spoke. You need to move back to the UK. I'm going to keep saying this every time you come online because we miss you. I don't know where we got to there. Jem, maybe add it to your wish list. Hint, hint. What was this?
Or did I only add it to my list?
What was this? I forgot.
13, is it? The ghost hunt one. That's not shit.
What was I gonna say? I got gifted a book the other day. Fake Dates and Mooncakes. Tracy bought it me because I mentioned on Twitter that literally I'd not heard anything about it, and then it was mentioned on like 2 different YouTube videos that I watched, and then someone else had mentioned, like, the author had shared it on Twitter, and it popped up on my like For You page on Twitter, and I'm just like, somebody's out there telling me that I need to get this, so it's on the wish list. And then Tracy, next day Amazon came, and Tracy's note was like, sorry, not sorry. She'd already bought it for Gav and Steph. She bought it for me as well. Bless you.
Isn't it weird how books do that? Like, where you've never heard of it, and then you hear it once, you think, "Oh, that sounds pretty good," and then it's like, "Oh, well, now you're going to see it like everywhere, and it's going to make you want to read even more." It's like,
Yeah, and it's queer, and it's like it feels like it's obviously fake dating, which is as soon as I saw fake dates, I'm like, bitch, I don't care what this is about. I don't care who's involved, what the partnership situation is. It's fake dates.
Give me.
Give me. All you need now is and there was one bed, like, and they were roommates. Like,
oh my
all
god, they
three-
were roommates.
my God, they were roommates. I love it.
Best of friends.
Best friends become lovers.
Two guys sitting in a hot tub 5 feet apart because they're not gay.
What?
Why does that just scream Gem?
Is that the guy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
No, it's
Oh,
this guy. It's a Vine. I think it's like a Vine, and he was like filming these two guys sitting in a hot tub, and he's like, 2 guys sitting in a hot tub 5 feet apart because they're not gay. Because they're like sitting as far apart as possible in the hot tub.
Oh, sorry, it's 6 feet apart because COVID. the breaching COVID social distancing rules. Am I high? I meant to say, like, am I visible? Like, hi, am I visible?
Sure, you did.
I'm not high today. I've never been high.
Today.
Today. She's high on life.
True that. And then that was Becca saying that she's on her way to bed. Chapter 5 of 16 long chapters.
Oh.
I watched YouTube, sorted out my online food shop, and read 2 pages of my book. That's 2 more pages than you'd read previously, so well done. I read another 100 pages, but I'm also off to bed early because early start for me again. You need to stop reading so fast. Okay, Spence? Or we won't be going ghosty shopping. We will, but we won't. Oh, yeah, so... I messaged Emma yesterday and said, like, you know, seeing as she is the closest person to me now that Chloe's moved down to London, like, you know, we should meet up and maybe, you know, go to York and go to ghosty shopping if you're in the area.
Gonna get a ghost.
Gonna get a ghost. Gonna get a ghost.
Ghost shop and get a ghost.
I'm gonna get a ghost. And then I was like, smash, if you're free, and we're going ghost shopping. Do you want to come and get a ghost with us? And then Becca was like, oh, well, why don't you time it when it's about the time that I'm up there? And I was like, well, we could do that. But then, you know, we also know a couple of other friends, Tori and Jem, that also might want to go to ghost shop.
I need a new ghost.
Need new ghost.
I'll pick Andy up on the way.
So let's just all meet and go buy ghosts.
I have lost my child.
Mine should
Sometimes it works, but she might have her headphones in.
I've got headphones in.
Ah!
He got himself stuck in the library earlier, so there's a good chance he's done it again.
He goes in to look for people and then butt closes the door and gets stuck.
Oh god! If anyone's new to the live, it's not an actual child; it's a dog.
How dare you?
She hasn't lost her actual child.
How dare you? He is my child.
He's a fluffy one. I got all of 6 pages that time, as my daughter, age 4, was asking me questions about Minecraft.
Oh my god, don't.
Oh god, I will never get over Lucas saying, "Oh, I know how babies are made. I've watched Minecraft," and me and Mum were like, "What? You like how?" And then it was like, well, with baby cows, you just feed the mum and then a baby arrives. Yes, Yes,
That's
Lucas. That is exactly how babies are made. You feed them, and then the baby arrives. That is perfect. Well
I'm
done.
really glad that's how it doesn't work, because otherwise I've eaten far too much food in the
Imagine.
last 30 years.
I
Can you
would have
imagine?
many a baby.
Jensen's enough on his own. I'd be very skinny if
honestly.
that's how it worked, because I would have had to stop eating, mate. They're too expensive,
Snap, Jam, snap.
mate.
But it was just hilarious because me and Mum were just like, Laura, do you want to take this one? And then he said that, we were like,
Yeah, but this is why it sucks, is because I'm the responsible adult that has to answer these questions. Me. He comes and he's like, "Mummy, what does this mean?" And I'm like, "Oh God, this is just." Not
He was in the library.
At the same time, I'm just like, "Oh, I don't want to have this conversation. I want to crawl into a hole and die."
Hamish
What
is
does this
Hamish.
mean, Mummy?
Ask your father.
Oh God.
Hamish was indeed in the library again.
Answer, come get cuddles.
He was outside, and then he got past me and went up the stairs. This is the third time he's done this.
Oh God. But now Lucas is at the stage where whenever he talks, Grandad likes to take the piss out of him because his voice has started cracking. He's 13, and and he's like,
Dial up.
And my dad's like, what was that, Lucas? And because Mason did used to be able to say his name properly, used to call him Lucy. So when my dad's trying to wind him up, he's like, what was that, Lucy? And he's like, it's Lucas. And he's like, it's Lucas. It's what?
That just makes me think of all the Friends outtakes where David Schwimmer's voice cracks all the time. He's like in his 30s.
I'm fine.
Fine.
Like fish.
Fine.
I've watched too many bloopers on TikTok. I know all the bloopers off by heart now, as well as the show. It's becoming a problem.
I love the fact that Blue Blazer Black was a blooper.
What were you saying, Andy? Sorry?
I love that Blue Blazer Black was a blooper, but they kept it in.
I love it. You messed up. You're stupid. It's a problem in my house. Like, I watch so much Friends just because I have it on at the background. I come in from work, I go to stick on Comedy Central, and we just watch it. My mum was doing a quiz game with Jensen, and she went, "Oh, you won't know this, Jensen, because it's asking you to name 3 Friends characters." And he was like, "Well, there's Rachel and Joey and Monica." My mum was like, "How do you know all these people?" And he's like, "Oh, but I can't remember Mummy's favourite one. I think his name is. It begins with a Ch." I was like, "It's Chandler."
Chandler's a girl. Chandler's a girl. Ah.
Oh, I procrastinated, but eventually read 22 pages of Yellowface. Yes. Oh, hi. I'm like 30% through this book. It's making me so angry.
Oh, no.
DNF. And
I mean,
because it was a misogynistic piece of shit. As you
misogynistic what?
Misogynistic piece of shit.
Misogynistic piece. But yes, I advocate for DNFing.
Do you think it's maybe J.K. Rowling's new pen name?
You what?
Do you think it's maybe J.K. Rowling's new pen name?
Oh.
I thought you said Snoop. That's why I said
Snoop.
Be here.
Hello, just in winding for work from when.
We are
I can English. I can English. I'm fine.
Are you sure, though?
No. Am I ever sure, Tori? This is me. Hello, just unwinding from work with dinner and finishing a Wheel of Time book. The Path of Daggers, only 2 chapters left. I got through it.
You can do it.
I can do it, friend. Hi, Erin.
Another wrinkler with bees.
Things are happening in my book. Is it spicy? Is it spicy?
No.
Thanks, Lisa. How is
It's the
everyone?
one, right? Is she not
We're
still
all
reading?
alive.
I think it's ghosty.
Or is it ghosty? That looks like a horny devil. Not like a ghosty.
That's just because your mind has been warped by all the smut that you read.
All the smut I read. I've not read smut in a while.
Oh, that's what it is. You're having smut withdrawals. Now everything's smut. I haven't had enough smut yet. I'm so
Well,
sorry.
I did just enter a giveaway for Willow Winter's new book. And I signed up to she calls it an influencer list. Just in case you might want to send me copies of her new releases that have to be discreet covers. I am getting them in discreet covers.
Let's discussing smut and just, I know Becca's not here, but I feel like I should do my due diligence since I was updating all my spreadsheets today. But if you haven't already, Love Theoretically is out this month, so if you want to pre-order it, it will be out next week or the week after. I don't know how to do dates, but it's the 13th.
Well, I have pre-ordered it. I am selling my hardbacks because I am not paying £45 for a box that I just want the book of. So I'm annoyed that they did that. The only way you can buy the hardback of Love Theoretically is to buy the box with the dust jackets in as well, which I don't want. It's like a £45 box. It has like the book, dust jackets, and something else in. As like a
Dust jackets for what?
Dust jackets for the other two, for all three books, like a new set of dust jackets with like different designs on. I think
you would think that they would do like a book only box for people that just want to keep the original cover. Who is this? Is this Afterlife?
Illumicrate, yeah. So, so the only way you can buy it is in a £45 box rather than just buying the individual book, which is just annoyed. I'll be honest. So.
Romance books in hardcovers weird me out anyway. For some reason in my mind, romance books should always be paperback. I don't know why that is.
I was a way to make a hard joke, and I'm not gonna.
Life is better when it's hard.
Fucking in.
I am rising above. Or rising up.
You look such bad fucking examples, I swear.
Andy, you spent most of the weekend with me. Shoosh.
It was Anthony Padilla who did the hot tub quote.
Hi, Anthony Padilla.
Hi, Sharon. I have read nothing, just woke up, but I have finally been selling all my Fairy Loot merch that I have had floating around that have just been taking up space in a drawer.
Me too.
Same as Tori. I haven't asked her to put 2 books aside for me at all. Nope. I haven't also asked Chloe to put her 2 This Woven Kingdom and sequel aside for me so I could purchase them from her at one point. Because, no, I haven't also asked her to...
though.
Yeah. I haven't also asked her to put aside her copy of Shanghai Immortal when it arrives, because she's not all that fussed about it. So I was like, I am Shanghai Immortal. It's about, it's like a half fox, half dragon woman. I don't know. Well, there was a tagline, and I was like, oh my god, this sounds really interesting, and like it's in the adult Fairy Loot.
Yeah.
AY Chow, I think that's who it's by. They were at MC Comic Con, and they signed the copy that I totally didn't buy when I was there from the Forbidden Planet stall.
Did you say fox with an F, like the animal, or box with a B, like a thing? Like
fox.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Because I heard half box, half dragon, and I was like,
fox. I think it's half fox, half dragon, something like that.
I think that's right.
Like,
I'd read
Tits
something
in the
about
air,
a woman
like-
that's half fox, half dragon.
that would still be better than nothing but black and teeth.
It's flying about, breathing fire. That'd be great. I'll write it.
I agree with Andy. It would still be better than nothing but black and tea.
Agreed.
Nothing could be worse.
I don't know. There's another book.
I mean, you've got a very close contender.
Oh God.
All I'm saying
and
is
you've
that
still
book
got to
is
read
coming
the
out
new one.
later this week.
Have you read the new one?
Oh
Yes. Yes.
Watch this place. It's coming out. I think it's coming out. I think it's going to be Friday.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Wait,
I'm not saying
don't
anything.
Don't tell me before I will be on Friday.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'll be at
That's
Giro Dawson.
Oh, you can watch it after. You can watch it at the weekend or on Monday. It's fine.
It's amazing to see how many things I've stashed random parts of the house. Yeah. Hey Mish, where are you, lovely?
Yeah, he was in the library again.
In the library.
But he
Sonny
normally
boy.
he goes in. He did it this morning. Yeah, he literally did it this morning. I couldn't find him, and at least this time the back door was shut. Because the first time the back door was open, and I was like, "Is he outside? Is he inside?" Like, and I couldn't find him outside, and then I couldn't find him downstairs. So I went upstairs. Library door was closed, and I was like, "I didn't shut that." So opened the door, and there he's sitting, looking at me like, "Hi."
I'm here.
I was waiting for you. I went back to let you know where I am.
No,
I was
he
just
won't make
sitting
a
here and
peep.
waiting for you to find
You
me.
went to look for me.
He did. The day I told him, I swear he can understand me. I told him Tori was going to stay, and then she didn't stay. And then in the morning, he pushed his way
How
into the
very
library.
dare you?
Tori usually sleeps, and he was like, he pushed the door open and went in, and then turned around and looked at me. I was like, she's not there, sweetheart.
Like,
So he sat outside the door, and he wouldn't move. He wouldn't come down the stairs. I was like, she's not
How
there.
dare you? How dare you do that to Hamish?
Right to his face.
Hampshire was annoyed.
So sad. He
To
loves
be
it.
fair, I almost think Kay was more upset at the fact I didn't stay.
The laughter is what I came for. Reading sprints, but laughter is a balm. It is. Tuesday next week, so a week today.
That's when Love Doofer comes out.
Yep, the Louva Doofer. Or
Louva
Spooker.
Doofer?
Spooker. Did I get an archival theoretically? Yes. Have I read it? No. Oops.
I have read it. I loved it. It was my favourite. And it's probably the reason I started watching Dr. Becky, to be fair.
Oh.
Because the main characters are, well, the two main characters are physicists.
I'm looking forward to this one because this is a totally different plot to the other one, isn't it? Or apparently, it's supposed to be.
Kind of, yeah. There's like fake dating, but it's also not the kind of fake dating that you expect. And then,
Are the
there's like an
theoretical
ending
physicists by any chance?
one's a theoretical, one's a practical. I don't know what the terms are. One's a theoretical physicist, and the other one's a
Summit.
A summit physicist.
An untheoretical physicist.
yeah.
I wonder where I got that idea that it was a theoretical physicist. No idea.
Canny.
I didn't get it. I managed to get the subscription yesterday for the new Horror Illumicrate box.
I didn't
Jen,
even
did
look
you
at
buy
it.
it?
Nope. I'm not
Do you
doing
want
it.
it?
I'm not
Do
doing
it.
Nope.
Buy
I
more
already
books.
got the book club. I'm only getting the one. I'm being good.
Is that
Plus,
just the Abominable Book Club?
I decided I'm not cancelling Crunchyroll, so I said to Danny, "Oh, I'll just have it for like the free term, and then I'll see." And then I just went to him. I was like, "I'm not cancelling it. Fight me! Like I'm not. I'm keeping Crunchyroll. It's where all my anime is." It's
Are you
tough.
Are you keeping the Abominable Book box?
Yeah.
Because I need to.
Yeah. I'm keeping that. Yeah. I like opening that with Jay.
I love
Oh.
how often I can't say it.
Yeah, a bummer.
Oh,
You should see the outtakes. It's mostly just me going, another fuck. Yeah, exactly.
Definitely don't cancel.
Have you had it?
That's why I always refer to it as ABC, because I can't even spell abominable. I can't say it. Also, what I discovered I can't say, and I didn't know this until I started filming videos, I can't say month properly.
Month.
When I say it, my tongue gets stuck on the
Month.
I can't do
I
it.
think your accent. I think your accent wants to say month.
It does want to say month. This is the problem.
Monthly.
I try and correct some of the Norfolkisms out of my voice when I'm filming videos. I don't go
monthly.
This is what I read for this month. So I try to say month, and then I'm like
monthly.
They suddenly become scissors. Monthly.
Oh, I never realised I did it with a fur. This is why I've been struggling.
No, it's M-O or M-U-M. Mum. Then this. Monthly.
It's because I say monthly. I don't even say. I say M-U-N-F. Monthly.
Yeah. Monthly.
That's why I can't say month in any of my videos.
You need to do the.
Oh, you could just say, this is my TBR for, and say the actual month
April.
name rather than say the month.
If she says Abominable Book Club monthly unboxing. Yeah.
Maybe I should just
ABC.
Let my Norfolks out.
Maybe for that one, you just need to give up and just go. This box. We're unboxing it.
Record yourself saying it once when you get it perfect and just fill it in.
Yeah.
Make a jingle. Get Lisa to make you a jingle.
Reading diverse. I've already made a jingle for it.
Jensen
already made a jingle.
Because his little friend is called David. And I go, did you have a nice day with David? And he's like, his name's not David, Mummy. His name's David. I'm like, oh, sorry.
Jen, before
the
everything,
house, it's David.
The lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue. The lips, the teeth, the tip. Month. Month. Do you ever have to edit out Jensen swearing?
No, he doesn't swear. He did swear a couple of times, and I had to be a parent about it, which was really difficult for me because I just wanted to laugh.
It's like what you're saying. You're like, don't fucking do that.
He has a fan in his bedroom, and he'd obviously twisted it around, and it's got a bit that you tighten in the middle to stop it so that you can raise it up and down. And he'd obviously twisted it, and that had got loose. So he was lifting it up, and then it was sliding back down. And he was like, "Look at this, Mummy!" And he did it, and he went, "What the fuck?" I was like, "What did you say?" And he went, "Oh, nothing." I was like, I think he did. I was like, you must have Mummy doesn't it's not so bad at home, but if you say it at school, you'll get in trouble. And then I literally walked out of the room and I was like, Danny! I'll tell you. So you never guess what your son just did. It was fucking hilarious.
Your son. Guess what your son did?
And I hand on heart know that it is my fault.
I think we all know it's your fault.
I try and blame Danny, but I know it's my fault. When he was really little, probably about 3, maybe 4, we was driving along and someone in front of me was taking ages and I went, "Oh, fucking go then." He was like, "Yeah, fucking go." I was like,
My mum doesn't know for the kids. My mum does it very front of the boys, or tries not to, even though they're getting older now. But my mum has road rage, and to be fair, this guy was a knobhead. There's a
And they need to be told.
everybody knows there's certain places where you have to, regardless of how much of a good driver you are, you can, keep yourself on biting point for fucking 10 years. You shouldn't do it on this hill because you will roll back. Or like roll forward or whatever. So this guy had like left himself a biting point and then just like zoomed out thinking he could get across the road while Mum was coming up the road, and she went, "Knobhead!" and Mason went back going, "Knobhead!" But he says, when he says he doesn't want to go to bed, he says, "No bed." So whenever he's saying that he don't want to go to bed, he's like, "No bed, no bed, no bed, no bed." And we're like,
that's like, I can't decide if that's funnier or not than Michael McIntyre's kid say no Jews.
What?
I knew that was where you were going as soon as you said Michael McIntyre.
What?
He was trying to say no juice, like drinking juice, but obviously kids can't articulate no juice.
Oh.
No juice.
Oh no, this one isn't as bad, but whenever Mason's in the car, he loves going for drives, so we'll point things out to him like, "Oh, horse," and get him to repeat things because that's how we encouraged him to talk more. And there was a double-decker bus.
Oh.
And we'll say, "Oh, double-decker," and it will say like a tiger bus because there used to be tiger buses. And he went, "Oh, buddy digger." And then every time he saw a double decker, he was like, "Buddy digger, buddy digger." We're like, double decker.
I thought you were going down the whore route. I thought instead of saying horse, he'd gone whore. They're the whore.
No, he just calls it a bloody digger, and he's. To be fair, I don't think it's ever changed. But we can't get him to say double decker. We've got him to say it a couple of times really slowly. If we say double decker, he'll say it. But then when bus goes past, like, "Buddy digger."
I mean, depending on how you hear that, there's two different ways that I've heard that. One is slightly, I can't decide if one is more or less funny if he's with your dad.
Yeah. Oh God.
Could you imagine your dad? They'll probably be sitting there howling, laughing, knowing exactly what he means, and everybody else is like,
Oh my God.
Oh,
"No,
no.
you're not going to unhear it when he says it."
No.
Oh, I'm not. He's got this thing. He's got this thing as well. Like everyone around where my parents live, they always say, "You're right, mate. Hi, mate." So all these people that walk past because he likes like just pottering around in the front garden. When he's not in a mood, he'll just every random person that walks past, "Hi, mate. Hi, mate. Mate. Mate." And at one point he was like, "Mate. Mate. Mate." I was like, just remind me of those fucking seagulls in Mike. He was like, "Mate." So, "Hi, mate."
It makes me laugh because when we're out and about, people will swear and they'll go, "Oh, sorry, I didn't see little man." And I'm like, "He lives with me and Danny. Like, he says everything. There is no filter in this household, none at all." But I forget that other kids, not the same, not other parents don't like you to swear around their children. And when I go to my cousin's house, her little boy is like a couple of years younger than Jensen, and I forget, and he'll literally be sitting there, and I'll be like, "Fucking," and they'll go, "Fudge," and I'll go, "Fuck shit, fudge shit, I'm like, "Yes."
There's going to be one day where somebody says that in front of Jensen, like swears, and they go, "Oh, sorry, didn't like see," and he's going to be like, "Nah, I'm used to it."
Yeah.
That's
and they're just going to be like,
"You should hear my mom."
Like, have you met my mother? Very, very genteel.
thing is, the thing is, Lucas knows that he shouldn't use those words. But obviously, when he was playing up a while back, he did start swearing a bit. When he was younger and he swore for the first time, we were all like sat in the kitchen. My sister was making us some tea, and like they had the back window open, and whenever they do things out at the back, like whether they have bonfires in the gardens or whatever, or like they just are throwing like loads of really smelly rubbish out. They don't warn you to close your windows. No, they're not neighbourly friendly at all. But like Lucas walked in from his friend's house, he was like, "What's that smell? It smells like shit!" And we all just went, "Oh, what?" And all our faces just dropped. My mum, me and my sister all just turned to and went, "What?" And because it was such a shock, and we all were proper straight faced, he just looked at us and went, "Sorry," started crying.
Oh, bless
We're like, "Don't cry. Like, we're not mad at you, but like, where did you hear that?" Like, because at that time, nobody swore in front of him. As he's got older, we've kind of got a bit slack with the swearing. But at that age, like when he was at the time, nobody swore in front of him, and like was like, "You've heard that from one of your friends' parents at some point, and yeah." He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "You're gonna tell us what parent it is?" He's like, No. And every time we asked about what parent it was, he started crying again, so we stopped asking him. We're like, "Okay,
I'm gonna be that parent.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the other parents that are going, whose parent did you hear that from? Vincent.
I swore. See, when I swore I was ranting once to my mum, and I swore in front of her for the first time, and it like jarred me out of the rage that I was ranting. Like I got like a full body, like when you're falling asleep and you get that like full body jerk. That's what it felt like, and my heart jumped into my throat, and I was like, "Oh fuck, oh fuck!" Do you know the funniest part?
She didn't even know.
23.
I still don't swear in front of my parents. Like, if I ever slip up, I'm like, "Ooh, sorry." I think my sister's got a bit
My
more.
dad doesn't care, but my stepdad hates it. I was really good
My
for
mum's worse
not
than
staying
me.
at home until I went to uni. And then because I lived like fully away from home for like 3.5 years, I got like so slack. Because at uni, you're at that age where you just don't give a shit.
My grand's favorite swear word is the C word, so that was a.
I will never. I mean, I've slipped up and said "fuck" in front of my, like when I've hit my foot off a tape, like banged my foot or whatever, or injured myself. I've gone, "Oh fuck" in front of my parents, and then that's like the most I've ever done. I try not to swear in front of them because even though they know that I have a really big potty mouth when I'm not around them, my mum ever heard me say the word "cunt," she would clap me around the back of the head. She hates that word. That is like
a Scottish.
Yeah, here it's pretty much like peppered into conversation. Like my granny would be like, "Oh, that cunt that lives up the street." She likes the person. It's not even like a bad way. Just like that guy.
Yeah,
like
that
one. That one. It's a replacement.
My mum used to try and like stop
need
me from
something
swearing.
like you need a word before it, like absolute. Then it's an insult.
Water.
Yeah. Also,
It's like that.
The best word in the dictionary because you can put it at any point in a sentence and it will make a sense.
Yeah.
It's great. It's like.
Although I do go full South Park sometimes, and I just go fuck.
Full sentence.
Fucking face, Uncle Fucker.
Yeah, they want to fuck your uncle like a fucker.
I was trying not to swear on this channel, and then you two have just like.
I mean, it's my channel, so like. But I went to uni, and a lot of my friends were from like London or down south, and they used to call it, "Oh, you Maggie cunt!" Like they used to say that all the time, and like they used to call me a cunt all the time. So I started becoming like part of my vocabulary, and like having to switch it off, like because I can't say it in work and I can't say it from my parents, and like, like honestly, they would probably disown me if they heard me say that word. Not gonna lie.
My gran used it so often that it's just desensitized me.
You know my friend Jess that I work with that sometimes comes in the comments?
Yeah.
She moved down to accounts 2 days ago.
She
She said to me today, God, I thought we swore a lot upstairs. Swear jar. I said, you can get one. Why are you putting my fucking money in it? I'm poor.
No, honestly, right, because I work in the area that we work in. Like, I work with an older lady who doesn't swear. So then I temper myself when I'm speaking to Rebecca. Another Rebecca, she's younger. She's 21, so she'll say stuff like "fucking piss" or whatever, and that's fine. Also she'll say shit, but like Sarah, my boss, and Linda, I work with, they don't swear. So I have to like curb myself then. But there's a guy called Chris who works with us, and he was on the phone to one of his colleagues, and he was like, "They're taking the fucking piss here. The beaners are shit. Forget." And I was like, "Oh my god!" And he was just like going off on it. He was really angry. And then I looked over to this little girl called Kat who I work with, and she was just like, because Linda was on the phone to someone external as well, and I'm like, normally I don't like Chris goes off on one, and he gets a bit ranty and sweary, and we don't mind it when it's just us in the office. But there was the head of financing as well, HR was in, and then Linda was on the phone, and me and Kat were like, "Chris, not today, not today, not today."
It's like subtly message them and just be like, shut up.
I'm like, HR's in.
Like, Danny phoned me up whilst I was working today, and I was speaking to him, and then I said, "Hang on a minute, mate. Why the fuck has she sent me that email? If you've sent her that, why is she then sending it to me to ask a fucking question? Why didn't she just come back to you and ask the fucking question?" And then my boy's going, "I don't know. I asked the fucking question." I was like, "Yeah, I mean." I was like, "Oh, it's been a bit of a day." And he's like, "I can tell."
Well, the thing is, from what I know, like, you know, because I've only just started seeing him, but my partner doesn't swear either. Quite soft spoken and like doesn't swear, so I kind of like find myself not swearing in front of him either, because I feel like I've got I don't realize how foul my mouth can be until I'm around someone who doesn't swear, and then I'm like, oh.
Yeah, Kay didn't swear before she met me.
Because even when I'm around people that maybe I just don't have any self-awareness, because even when I am around people that don't swear, I still continue to swear and I don't even notice.
Yeah, Kay never used to swear before she met me, so yeah. And when she does swear, like when she gets a fright, you know, you're saying like if you like bang your foot on something and you swear, she does it in Spanish or Portuguese. I'm not entirely sure.
I tend to say "oh shit" and scream really loud. Like, I am a very, very jumpy person.
I spent
a
week.
You've hidden it well.
I spent a week with my friend and her brother and his friend. And like there was a whole load of us, but like those three in particular were there, and they're from Yorkshire. So now
fuck a duck.
My go-to is fuck a duck. Fuck a duck.
Fuck a duck. You're having a giraffe, you twat.
Like, I love you having a giraffe. I fucking love that.
You say it a lot, to be fair. They were packing up. So there was somebody with me, well, my boyfriend at the time, and the guys were packing the van, like not the van, it's like a pickup. And one of them, and like I say, they were really fucking young, and they got worse when they were talking to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And all you heard was them go, "Put it in bucket trailer," and my boyfriend went, "What's a bucket trailer?" We said, "Put it in the back of the trailer."
When I'm around, I've always I've very rarely dropped my H's, and I generally do say the and don't say month and thing, and but my sister does. But the thing is, I've always worked in places where I've got to speak a bit more proper. Whereas my sister worked in a factory, and then she like looked after kids, so she's not really been bothered about how she speaks. But when I'm at home, I do find that I drop my H's more, and I do start, because they always used to take the piss and say like, "Oh," I'd go back and I'd like call takeaway for us, and they'd be like, yeah. What have you done with Lisa? Like, why are you talking like this? Like, where do you think who do you think you are? And if I spend too much time with Ed,
there you go.
yeah, if I spend too much time with Ed, I start like having a twang at the end of my sentences, and I start singing like I'm Scouse. Well, I say singing because Scouse accents have like a tune to them. And Mum's hates the Scouse accent. She's like, Lisa, you're doing it again. I'm like, I'm sorry. But whenever I do the accent, she hates it.
You just did it again. You just did it when you said I'm sorry.
Sorry.
When I got off the phone with a supplier on Friday, and I sit opposite this girl, Annetta, and I was literally got off the phone, and all I see was this around the corner, and she went, "What the fuck was that?" I don't know who that was on the phone, but that was not you. Because I went into like full telephone mode, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll get that all sorted for you. Yeah, oh, thanks ever so much for your time." And I got off the phone. I was like, "Oh, I've got time for that fucking shit."
Always make sure the phone's down before you actually start.
Yeah,
I feel
I
like
had my mom. I was like, I'm not sure that I hung up because I was like, she was really pissing me off. I was like, right, okay then, yeah. And then I went, for fuck's sake, and I was like, I'm not sure that I hung up before I said that.
Bye, Erin.
Oh,
Miss you.
See, my mum's like that because my mum, like this, my accent is me. This is me smoothing out my accent so that everybody can understand me. I started doing it when I moved to Dundee because Dundonians can't understand anybody, which is a fucking cheek coming from a Dundonian. But this is me smoothing out my accent. Like, I noticed in some of my videos when I'm editing that if I get carried away, I slip back into it. Generally, I'm quite good at smoothing it out so people can understand what I'm saying. But my mum has got a thicker accent than me, and my gran's got such a thick accent that I've like brought friends over, and they're like, I have no fucking clue what she's saying.
She's like Meredith
from Brave. To understand my dad.
Nah, wrong accent.
For almost a decade.
Yeah, no, my gran's got a Fife accent. No, do you remember the girl that was on X Factor years and years and years ago, and she had like really big black hair and her eyebrows were drawn on? Scottish lassie. I went to school with her. That's what my accent's normally like. So if I talk to my mum, it gets stronger. If I talk to my gran, it gets worse. But my mum, when she's on the phone, because she works in social work, it's really funny watching my mum on the phone because she's the same as you, Jim. It like switches.
It's like a weird switch. And the older I get, the more like pronounced the switch becomes because the less I give a shit about like how I sound just at work at my desk. So I get more and more because as the years go by, except when I have to talk to external people, and then the customer service switch goes back on, and then that's why I think it kind of shocked her because she's like,
I've answered the phone. Even to this day, sometimes I answer the phone, and people think it's my mum. Like if the school phoned once when I was off sick to like check in and see how I was, I answered the phone. They thought it was my mum, and I was like, no, it's Andy. My grandparents will phone me and think it's my mum. Like my granddad literally phoned me one day and was like, Lorraine, and I was like, no. Wrong one.
Nope.
No one is confusing me and my mum, but I have phoned the house phone before and been talking to my dad for like 10 minutes, and then he's been like, this is Mandy, right? And I'm like, no, it's Gemma, your other child. Like, you know. He's like, oh, I thought it was Mandy. I was like, I did think this conversation was going in a weird way because I didn't understand anything that you were referencing. Because he was talking about stuff that he'd been taking care about.
Oh my god.
And I don't think they sound alike, but there we go.
Right, are we ready for the last sprint then?
Oh yeah, we're doing that.
We're still live. You just
I was just having a nice little chat with my pals.
Yeah, this is what you guys normally don't see backstage. Is this shit?
I need to go hang out with Watson now.
Fuck off, adulting. Right,
I was going to shower tonight, but I think I'm just going to shower tomorrow morning.
Yeah, just shower tomorrow morning. It's all good. We're going to go for the last sprint, ta-ta, and I'll see you all in 45. I need to start it.
Smashing it as always. Love it.
Bam, bam. How did you do, Andy? I wondered what that was then. Like,
See you, man. Okay, he's scratching his neck. Like,
Hampshire.
you been a bit mental, Hamish? I know she's playing with him. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what happened to that 45 minutes. I didn't read, which I should have. I watched some YouTube, and then that's all I remember.
Lovely. Tori. What did
I
you
also
do?
did not read, and I also should have. I
Graceful.
did all my adulty stuff. I made tea. I went and got my chocolate so that I can have my treat tonight because I'm very excited to try this.
I think I had that the other day.
Yeah, I found it in the shop and I was like, I need to try that. So I'm going to have that after this. And I played my game because that is ignoring this.
When's the live show? Wednesday? Like, next.
Next Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jim?
I have 10 pages left. And then the whole thing.
The whole, well, it's like literally 100 pages long.
Still better
It
than
is.
nothing.
So good.
Is it a 5 stars?
I think so. We'll see after there's 10 pages, but I'm thinking so.
Hampshire. I got
But I'll sit beside you.
Oh, yeah, baby. I got to page 184, which is over halfway.
Nice.
So thank you
Nice.
to Ashlaug. What did you say?
When's the live?
Tomorrow. No, it's not. It's Thursday. Christopher Long's tomorrow. And I have read Aurora Burning, so I'm fine. But because
I see
somebody
you have a copy of
mentioned
The Exorcist in your hand. How exciting for me.
because somebody mentioned a tarot card readathon. So I may have done some polls and picked some cards, but thankfully I have the only thing outside of my TBR that I've had to put on here is this,
What a shame.
which was the Star Wars read a graphic novel or manga. How very dare I? So there's this. Gods and Monsters is one of the other prompts that I found that I picked. So that's fine. So what I was gonna do is after the live, finish the chapter that I need to finish on this, and then read this before I go to bed. But then this is the last volume I can read because I don't have the rest until volume 19.
Hang on, I just need to see where that volume leaves off.
Oh,
volume
please
you on?
don't. Volume 5 of Blue Exorcist.
And
I
you don't
only
have
have
any until 19.
No, because Forbidden Planet were doing an offer where they're like
That's a
where
no.
they were
Don't read it.
they were like £4 each on Forbidden Planet, but it was only 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. I ordered them all, but then all of them came apart from number 22, and then 22 has been out of stock ever since. So I have 1 to 5, 19, 20, 21, 23. So I need to get all the rest. So yeah.
Jem, you would appreciate my pretty manga shelves right now.
I love this guy. This guy's great.
Fun! He's my favourite.
My favourite.
There's one
really.
manga character that I know I really, really like. Don't know who they are. I just know it's a big, like, Great Pyrenees. looking fucker.
Do you have a
Who?
The big Pyrenees looking, Great Pyrenees looking
Bond.
fucker.
The dog.
Oh, the dog.
Yeah.
Bond.
Yeah.
From Spy Family. I
Don't
was
know who
like,
he is, but I love him already.
I heard Pythonese and I was like, what the fuck is a Pythonese? And then you said it again and I was like, Pyrenees. Got
Yeah.
it. Bond. I'm with you.
Great
I thought
Pyrenees
we were
looking
talking
fucker.
about the mountain. Isn't there a mountain? A Pyrenees mountain? I was
Yeah.
like, how can a dog look like a mountain?
Are they
No,
the
my
Nepalese
brain went to
mountains?
dog. I at least got there once I got past Python.
So just as a one, I'm not getting anyone to start a new series because this is a standalone. But if anybody wants a cute queer manga, this one, Our Dining
I
Table.
love that I'm like, I can't lean any closer, Lisa. You need to come closer. Thank you.
Our Dining Table by Mita Ori is fucking adorable. This little dude is amazing. And these two are the cutest couple ever. It's a bit of a thicker one.
Sorry.
It's a bit of a thicker one, but honestly, it's a standalone as well. It's adorable.
Also, given that it's Pride Month, I think we should all be
Thicker one,
reading
yeah.
Heartstopper.
In Pride Month.
Also, you could read these.
I have
I've
the
read
first 5
volume
of
1.
them.
I've not read volume 2 on 3, but if for Pride Month, queerness. All the
Also,
queerness.
I hear the sunspot queerness and deafness, please and thank you.
I haven't. I've got that on my manga wish list. I have a manga wish list now, thanks to Jem.
Thanks to you. Yes, Heartstopper 2, Andy, we get it.
I do have all 4 graphic novels that I might read. We are reading Radio Silence for the podcast this month.
Yes, you are.
That's the
So-
only Osman I haven't read.
More queerness. More queerness.
But I started listening to the audio.
Mhm.
And I think,
Queerness.
I think the way that the formatting is done is different than a normal story. So I feel like I need to duel it.
Does anybody know why she's doing this? She's
Oh,
dusty.
yeah, mine does that all the time, even though she's muted. She just randomly just dings and then flashes at me. It's weird. Yeah. Yeah, mine does it all the time. Even though she's muted. It's weird. 53 pages this time. The best answer. Thank you, Ashlaug, for helping me get through this book. It's not a big book, but I'm glad that I've had the audio because it's just so cute. Listening to more
Andy,
of my
are you
book.
okay?
Never.
I'm making progress. I'm currently 196 out of 297 of the Cloisters. That thriller. That looks like an amazing chocolate bar, Tori. It does. It does. I love the gold bars. I love
prefer
the gold
gold
bars,
bars.
just normal.
The gold it isn't. I don't think it's as good as the gold bars on their own. It's kind of like a Kit Kat Junkie meets a gold bar. But the gold bars, I love gold bars.
At Farm Foods, you can buy like a pack of like 12 gold bars, and the restraint I have to have every time I walk in and I see them on offer. There's like a pack of 12 gold bars that I think the other day they were on for like £1 or £1.10 or something for a pack of 12, and I was like, I can't.
I would have had 10.
I can't do that. But because you can't just have one. You can't just have one. You just want to nom them all. Nom, not knob. Nom them all. Yum yum. Yum yum. Thank you and good night, Sharon.
I need to visit, or you guys need to visit here at some point, and you can have some yum yums from Fisher and Donaldson. They're so good.
Yum yum. Hamish. Is she updating? Possibly.
I don't know because she's the only one that's doing it.
Mine's been muted because she's naughty. She keeps going, I can't understand that.
Because I'm not fucking talking to you, that's why. I don't know that one. Yeah, because I didn't ask you anything.
I didn't say
I'm not fucking talking to you.
You're welcome. And thank you very much for once again joining us on what was slightly more productive than usual sprints. Proud of us. Well, proud of me. Sure. Proud of us. We had some productivity. Gemma's finished
Gem's
the
just
book.
getting lower and lower in her
I
chair.
adulted.
I am fully
Tori
sliding.
adulted. Andy chilled. Gem
I
finished the book
organised my
finally.
YouTube.
I'm sliding
Gem,
in.
and
That's what I'm doing.
right. Well, we're gonna go now because I need to finish this chapter and read some Exorcist of the Blue variety. Exorcist of the Blue variety before bed. So adios amigos. Follow all these lovely ladies. I will eventually tag them when I remember. And see you all next week. Where's the button? It's there.